YouTube star MrBeast has made a massive name for himself by giving away cars, money, tech gear, and most recently, food. In December, he launched 300 virtual kitchens as part of a new food enterprise called MrBeast Burger. Here's the true story behind MrBeast's first venture into the world of fast food.
Name one other restaurant that looks like this and this.
While the YouTube video in which MrBeast and friends served their first customers might make it look like you can visit this restaurant chain in person to pick up your burger and fries, the actual operation is 100% delivery only. After taking over an existing restaurant to make the video happen, MrBeast Burger launched in earnest as an online-only operation. So while people in the video walked away with burgers, money, and sometimes both, people ordering online ended up having a totally different kind of experience. The company uses multiple third-party delivery apps to get food to customers, which can mean the chain has less control when it comes to quality upon delivery. Some customers complained online about ordering crispy French fries that turned soft during the delivery process. But commentators like Keemstar defended MrBeast with the argument that these kinds of things happen with all delivery restaurants, even well-established ones. Other customers with air fryers made videos showing themselves getting good results by re-crisping the fries themselves before digging in. MrBeast himself addressed those quality complaints directly on December 20th, 2020, writing on Twitter in a reply to Keemstar, "I'll be the first to admit we are not perfect. An overwhelming majority of people are happy with their orders, but yeah, some people had problems, and I will gladly refund them and do what I have to make it right."
How much money have you given away at the window?
A lot.
How much food have we given away?
A lot.
I'm going broke!
For now, all of the MrBeast Burger locations are operating exclusively in the United States. If Donaldson's Twitter feed is any indication, there could be plenty of demand in other countries, including Australia, Canada, the Philippines, and Mexico. MrBeast Burger is a virtual kitchen concept, meaning that despite the viral video that kicked off the brand, you can't actually go to any MrBeast Burger locations. For all intents and purposes, they only exist online. The credit for the idea goes to Virtual Dining Concepts, the startup that Jimmy Donaldson, aka MrBeast, partnered with for the 300 restaurants. The startup specializes in linking pre-existing restaurant kitchens with new virtual restaurant concepts. Under this business model, an up-and-running restaurant kitchen can make food for another brand while maintaining its own establishment. Considering it had already established its delivery-only restaurant concept with other big-name celebs like Mario Lopez and DJ Pauly D, Virtual Dining Concepts had the setup in place and connections it needed to make the MrBeast Burger venture happen. Restaurant chains whose kitchens MrBeast Burger has been using include Brio Italian Grill, Buca di Beppo, and Bravo Italian Mediterranean, as well as the Burger Boy location in Wilson, North Carolina. Not only has the virtual MrBeast Burger concept proven successful for the company, it might also be a way to support the partnered restaurants while providing jobs for food industry workers. Now, MrBeast is looking for more restaurants to partner with. Focusing on the growth of virtual restaurants instead of brick and mortars could be a more long-lasting investment for MrBeast, as the COVID-19 pandemic might have gotten people more used to ordering in. Multiple MrBeast Burger kitchens opened on the same day, and since the chain follows a virtual model, there is no original MrBeast Burger location where patrons can go to experience history. The viral video featuring the MrBeast Burger giveaway took place at the Burger Boy in Wilson, North Carolina, where Donaldson grew up. By the end of 2020, there were 169 cities listed on the MrBeast Burger location's website. And according to Donaldson's Twitter, the chain had already launched 300 restaurants nationwide. The delivery-only model also means there are no actual addresses listed on the MrBeast Burger website. But if you're concerned about how to track your order, rest assured. After some MrBeast Burger fans couldn't find addresses of the locations post-launch, they created a master list on Reddit. The list will at least give you an idea of how far a location is from your home and how long delivery should take. Though the arrival time might depend on how busy your local restaurant is when you order as much as it does on location. After all the initial MrBeast Burger buzz, diners were waiting a long time for their delivery orders, or noticing some mistakes in them. Despite a successful start for the brand, it looks like MrBeast Burger might have some quirks to work out. In addition to the free burgers given away during that day of filming in Wilson, North Carolina, MrBeast Burger also gave away wads of cash to customers through their drive-through window. A line of cars outside the brick-and-mortar location was so long, more than 20 miles to be exact, that police officers had to shut down the restaurant for disrupting traffic. Now that's what we call a successful launch. Then there were the Apple products that were given away to customers, and at one point, even a new car. Will you get a tablet or a stack of bills nestled between some crinkle-cut fries in your next order? Probably not. Now that the big promo push is over, you'll have to actually pay for your food, with an average meal for one costing between $10 and $20 with tax, tip, and delivery. The price is in line with McDonald's, but a bit less expensive than a place like Smashburger. But even without free stuff to sweeten the pot, you can still feel good about engaging in a charitable act with your order. Part of the money raised from sales is supposed to go to feeding the hungry in America, and judging by app reviews, plenty of MrBeast's fans are liking that part of the transaction. The viral video, "I opened a restaurant that pays you to eat at it," where MrBeast and his friends announced the launch of the MrBeast Burger chain by running a temporary location for a day, got so big that it became the #1 trending video on YouTube. And it wasn't just dumb luck. According to an interview with Bloomberg, Donaldson and his friends spent months researching and analyzing what makes a video go viral, and then integrating what they learned into their own channel. But it's no surprise that Donaldson's quirky burger shop video went viral. His breakthrough was a video called "I Counted to 100,000," where all he did was sit and count all the way from 1 to 100,000 in a video that ended up being just under 24 hours long. And that's with almost 16 hours worth of footage sped up for the sake of the upload. Sounds simple, but it turned out to be a little bit genius, jump-starting a YouTube empire. Unlike with most fast food chains, the MrBeast menu is small. There are just 3 sandwiches, and they're named after members of the store's team of employees. There's a Beast-style burger for $6.99, a Chandler-style burger for $6.99, and for the high rollers out there, a Chris-style burger for $7.99. The Beast style is 2 seasoned smashed beef patties with a slice of American cheese, pickles, diced white onion, mayo, ketchup, and brown mustard on a soft roll. And you can upsize to a triple patty burger for an extra $2. The Chandler style is the same 2 patties and cheese, but none of the other toppings, essentially a plain double cheeseburger. And the Chris style is 2 seasoned patties with bacon, cheese, and fries stuffed between the buns. The only other items on the menu are Carl's grilled cheese for $4.59, where the buns are flipped so the domes are facing inward. A crispy chicken tender sandwich with mayo, lettuce, and pickles for $6.99. And a Nashville hot chicken sandwich, which adds ketchup and soaks the chicken in a spicy, juicy sauce. There are also a couple of French fry options, spiced crinkled fries, and Beast-style fries with caramelized onions, cheese, ketchup, mustard, mayo, and pickles. You can add chopped burger or bacon to those loaded fries, and you can also get them seasoned or unseasoned. The only drink options are Pepsi and bottled water. Oh, and there's a chocolate chip cookie available for dessert. Instead of spending money on advertising, MrBeast simply tweeted about the launch and made a YouTube video for his own popular channel. Why waste money on Instagram ads, Facebook, or even billboard ads when your audience is already following you? Between the 10-minute viral video on the MrBeast YouTube channel with its 50 million subscribers, plus MrBeast's 8.8 million followers on Twitter, 3.7 million followers on Facebook, and 11.9 million followers on Instagram, he might have built a big enough audience to not need to pay for marketing. MrBeast also launched a separate MrBeast Burger account on Instagram, which a couple of weeks later already had over 60,000 followers. That's small for MrBeast, but we all know how it might grow as he cross-promotes the new brand. The MrBeast Burger app was also a beast on the App Store, clocking more downloads at one point than YouTube. That's not total downloads, but downloads over a period of time, which is still impressive when you're competing against media juggernauts like TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. While MrBeast joked about betraying his master in a reaction tweet, it was probably pretty amazing to briefly surpass the platform that birthed his success. He was, after all, the top YouTube creator of 2020, and for a moment, his burger spin-off could reasonably claim to be bigger than YouTube itself. MrBeast Burger's success meant the app ended up crashing for a while on the day of its launch, leading MrBeast to apologize to fans and quickly upgrade the servers to get everything working again. But there still seemed to be some glitches with mixed-up orders, which some said could have been the app's fault, or the fact that there were so many new locations all at once. Despite the problems, launching MrBeast Burger under his own app instead of relying on pre-existing ones helps develop more brand loyalty, reduces fees paid to other third-party apps, and allows Donaldson to potentially translate those customers into more sales down the road for additional MrBeast ventures. But if you have problems with the MrBeast Burger app, you can also place orders on Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates, and directly from the MrBeast Burger website. As for how good MrBeast Burger food tastes, the reviews are mixed. According to one YouTuber, the bun is fluffy and the seasoning is tasty, while the cheese is gooey and set off well by the crispy bacon. Other reviewers have expressed concern about the quality of a MrBeast Burger after transit. Specifically, some don't like the greasiness of the crisp burger that comes with fries in the bun, and others noted the Chandler burger feeling distinctly dry. But for every critic who thought the food was subpar, there's someone else who loved their burger experience. In the Apple App Store, there are plenty of mixed reviews, with lots of MrBeast's loyal fans calling out the haters and swearing that they loved their burgers, sandwiches, and fries. How long MrBeast Burger lasts will most likely depend on word of mouth and how smoothly the business runs. But for now, the 300 restaurant rollout puts it in line with the number of Smash Burger, Shake Shack, and In-N-Out Burger restaurants. Those restaurants had to grow slowly and build a following, while MrBeast Burger started with a strong brand in place, meaning some fans might be ordering the food simply because they believe in MrBeast. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more mashed videos about the latest food trends are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.